Hello, welcome to Premier Guns, and today we're going to talk to you about a bit of a rare gun, a little 425 Privilege 20 bore. So the 425 Action is a successor to the old 325 Action, but a precursor to the 525. Mechanically, there's not really much of a difference. From the 325 to the 425 is where you had one of your major differences. The old 325 is a barrel making method called chopper-lump. Chopper-lump is a barrel is made of one piece of steel, where monoblock is a modern way of making barrels, a cheaper way of making barrels, where the breech and the actual barrels are separate. They thread but they put the barrels into the breech, heat them up, and it fuses them together. So it's just a different way of making the barrels, but a lot of people said the 325s, the ones that use that system, it was a better barrel, but it doesn't really matter in the reality of it. So the 425 Privilege was the precursor essentially to the Heritage, a side-plated 425, same as the Heritage, which is a side-plated 525. These come with a high-grade walnut, Turkish walnut. Obviously being an older gun, these come with a hard heel plate opposed to the modern day stuff which uses a rubber pad. Being a game gun though, traditionally the harder heel plate is the preferred choice. On this, obviously no palm swell due to it being a game gun, very straight on either side, but it is a pistol grip, so you could also use it for clays if you wanted to. I prefer a pistol grip. Again, it's a personal preference thing. Auto safe, being a game gun, can be taken off if on any gun or any Browning Beretta if desired. So when you open the barrels, it flicks it onto safe. Clay shooters don't like this because if you just forget to take it off, it's a target missed. But in a game setting, makes sense because it's a safer way. When everything's a bit chaotic, everything's going on, having the autosave sometimes is more desired. As you can see, side plated, comes with a beautiful game engraving on the plates. This particular gun, being the game gun, has a non-adjustable trigger, so it's a fixed blade. This gun would make an ideal game gun, even in modern day terms, being the chamber lengths. This is a 3-inch chamber, so a lot of now everything's going to steel. Be great for that because a lot of the there's a high performance 3-inch 20 bore steel load now. So this gun is now not an obsolete, it never was, but it can be used in a modern game shooting setting. Obviously it can be used for 2 3/4 and less. This gun is also teamed up with a slimline tulip style forend. Nicer in the hand, especially in 20 bore. It's a really nice feeling. I like 20 bores. I think they're a really good gun. A lot of people dismiss them. The reality is, yes, they haven't got the killing range of 12. Obviously, it's hasn't got the punchier cartridges. But the reality is, for what most people shoot, I think people should look more into 20 bore. I think people think, yeah, 12, that's it. But for what most people do, 20 bore is more than enough. The gun rib wise comes with a 6mm rib, nicer for picking up target. Personally, I like a wider rib, but I shoot more clays. But for game shooting, 6mm rib is sort of the sweet spot, as it were. No fancy beads here. You get a little silver bead on the end of this. No illuminated bead. You could have a thread. You could thread a fibre optic bead in if you wanted, but the reality is, I think something like that would ruin a pretty gun like this, in my opinion. So this gun is a fixed choke gun. I like fixed choke guns. It is fixed at 3/4 and full. So when it comes to steel, that's where you'd have to have it potentially bored out, or you could have it multi-teagued and or briled. So have it threaded for multi-choke, and then have it proofed for steel or high performance steel. But it's such a small job to do. Most gunsmiths can bore it out to half and half, get it proofed for standard steel, you're away. Most people don't shoot high performance steel anyway, but if you bored it out a little bit more, say quarter, you could have it proof for high performance steel, and they do a high performance 20 bore load. I think it'd be a nice little game gun for not a lot of money in the grand scheme of it. A lot cheaper than a new Heritage and stuff like that. Comes with the original case, a big opaline case. You don't get cases like that anymore, or modern cases now made by Negrini. It's comes with the original documentation. Just a nice unaltered gun. If you have any questions about this gun, please drop a comment down below. We'll do our best to get back to you. Please like, comment, subscribe on the video. Helps us out, knows where we're going wrong, what to do in the future. But if there's any specific guns you want to see on a video, just let me know. We can do it, not an issue. And yeah, we'll hopefully hope to see you in the next one.